And close.
Yo,
Ready?
let's go.
All right. What's good? Today I got on my man Kyle, the Trojan
The
Warrior.
Trojan Warrior. Let's
Troyan.
go.
What's going on, brother?
What's going on, brother? How you doing?
Chilling, recording a podcast. Just got done making some cool shit for Adam Livingston.
Oh shit, yeah, he's fighting next Saturday.
Yeah, July 10th.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I just made a fucking cool ass promo video for him. I'll
Oh,
show you
yeah?
after the pod, but dude, I'm actually pretty impressed with myself. I can't front.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
gotta see that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see the boys fight, man.
No, I know.
Yeah, it's literally
just-
like a family. It's not even a team. It's a family to me. Like that's one thing about me. Like I'm there all the time, so it's like it's a family. It's not even like a team. It's a family.
100%, man. Like Long Island MMA, it's a
Dude,
culture, man.
Yeah,
It
man.
really
The
is.
coaches, the team. It's just, there's nothing like it. Like I've went to gyms before. I've trained at, boxing gyms. I've trained at, like Unique Fitness, which kind of was a joke, but
Yikes.
yeah, man. Long Island MMA is more than a team, dude. It's just something that you can't even explain. It's a family.
No, really, though. It really is a family,
Yeah.
And I definitely, you know what? Adam and I were actually talking about, like, there's never a bad day at the gym, really.
Never.
Like, it's very rare when you step into Long Island MMA and have a bad day.
Yeah, and even if, yes, once in a while I'll have a bad day, but, like, honestly, the team itself is just, like, the positive energy just puts you in, you know what I mean? And it's
Like, even when you're fucking up during practice, you're still having a great time.
yeah, man.
You're with the boys, you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
even if one day I'm getting beat up in practice, like Kareem fucking socked me yesterday at pro class. I was like,
you do have the
"Oh,
shiner
man."
now, yeah.
I was like, oh shit, whatever, man. Like, I love it. This is what I love to do, man. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. This is what I want to be my career. I want to be in the UFC and one of the best welterweights ever. So I go into every day like, yo, I'm going to have fun though. Because if you take it too serious, sometimes it's like, you get kind of like bored of the same thing over and over again.
100%.
And it's like, but yeah, every time I'm in class, like I try to have fun. I always smile no matter what, man. And it's just like that type of positive energy just puts you in like a better state of mind. I fight better. I spar better. That's just how I am.
So what is your background? Like, why'd you get into fighting? Did you wrestle in high school? Were you...
So I wrestled in high school, but I really started when I was 14 when my dad got me into boxing.
Nice.
Yeah, he got me into boxing when I was 14. I went over in Bellport to a place called Veterans Memorial Boxing Gym. I started with that. I had my first fight actually at 15, and I got my ass beat in my first fight.
Weak.
Believe it or not, I got my ass beat when I was 15, and I was just so mad. I'm like, fuck, man, what do I do? Oh, man, I just got to go back and train harder. I was 16. I had 2 more fights. But like I wasn't like, okay, how can I say it? Like I said before about LI MMA, like the team isn't like, it's not a family.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like everything to me. I did it. I wanted to be like a boxer, but it wasn't like my life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And just recently now, like a year ago, 2 years ago, whenever I joined LI MMA, it's been like 2 years now, but
Probably, yeah.
like that's like, it's different. And it made me like, this is my life. This isn't something I'm doing for fun. This is my life. And I just started realizing 2-3 years ago, this is all I want to do. So I'm putting my all into it. And, but yeah, it all started with boxing. Like I said, when I was 14, 15, 16, I took kind of a break, 17, 18. I wasn't like 100% committed. Got into boxing again at 19. And I got into the Metro tournament, Me and Adam.
You and Adam yesterday.
yesterday. But yeah, I got into the Metro tournament, and I did really good. I won the whole tournament.
Wow.
I won my first fight by split decision. It was like a war. The second fight I dominated, and then I got into the finals, and I did great, man. I did
That's
really
awesome.
good. And I was like, I remember going in there like, yo, like there's some big dudes here. Like I don't know if I'm gonna, and I did it. After that, I had the confidence like, yo, you could do anything if you put your mind to it,
Yeah. No, man. I mean, you just had a dominant performance on 2 Saturdays ago or last Saturday? No, 2 Saturdays ago.
Yeah, man, I felt pretty good in that fight. I had everyone in my corner that I needed. I had Jason, I had Brian, I had Ashik. And
Fire
I
corner.
felt great, man. And like it's the weirdest thing when you fight too. Like I don't hear anything but my coaches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I couldn't hear anything. I couldn't hear the crowd yelling about. All I could hear is my coaches, yo, set up that left kick to the head. I hear their voice, and that's all you hear when you fight. It's crazy, man.
That's
It's hard
wild.
to explain, but it's like you just zone out. You're so focused. You're like a zombie.
Well, I'm gonna be knowing the feeling very, very soon.
Oh man,
August 13th.
August
Fucking-
13th, same card.
Yeah, you better be on that shit, bro.
Fuck yeah, man. There's a guy that's been wanting to fight me. We've been going back and forth. You know, I'm the type of fighter, man. I like to kind of hype it up before the fight. That's just me. That's just how I bring out the best in me. You know what I'm saying? I like to talk a little smack sometimes. You know, that's just me before fighting, especially if I have a fight coming up. Like,
do you talk shit in the ring? You know, like you're like Khabib. Are you ever like Khabib and the guy? You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes. I mean, I have before, but it depends, really. You know, it depends how I'm feeling. Sometimes I don't even think. I'll just do it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. But yeah, man. I definitely. This is it, man. You know, this is it. Like, this is all I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my life. Like some people talk about backup plan, this and that. I can't relate.
Nope.
I can't relate, man. It's all or nothing to me.
100. Nah, man.
Especially with this sport, you learn that over time. Like, if you don't give this everything you have, if you don't give it 110%, you learn from all the greats, especially watching. That's all they done. This is all they do, man. Like, look at boxing. Look at Mike Tyson. Look at Roy Jones. Look at UFC. Look at George St. Pierre. Look at Anderson Silva. Look at John. That's their life, and
yeah,
it's all you do, man. You live shit and breathe it. You know what 100%. I'm saying? And yeah, and that's basically what I'm doing right now, man. I'm giving it my all.
Yeah, you're training hard, man. You know,
Yeah,
I give anyone like you who steps to the gym for however many hours a day. You know, we're not there for one session, then we're done. We're there for hours.
Yeah,
like it is literally your day.
Dude, literally. It's a job.
It is.
You know?
Unfortunately, you don't make much money from it at this stage. But
until you turn pro, and not even pro, until you're like going up to the big round, like Bellator, UFC, and all that. But yeah, man. Right now, I'm working a 9 to 5. I'm working at ShopRite full time.
Security?
I'm a security manager over there. I mean, it's money on the side, but it's something that I definitely, in my future when I turn pro, I'm trying to,
100%
quit that and just go all in. That's why, like, all my money I have now, I save it. I save as much as I can, I travel all the way out from Riverhead, so I come here a lot. I travel. I spent at least, that's crazy. That's one thing that motivates me too, is like, I travel, man. I travel an hour there and back, sometimes twice a day. Tuesday and Thursday, I'm going twice a day. So 4 hours Tuesday, 4 hours Thursday. What is it? Monday I don't go. I train at home Monday, but because I got a setup at home too. I got a whole garage.
Oh, that's fire.
But Wednesday I go to jiu-jitsu. And there's like 3-4 classes every single day. So I'm staying for as much as I can, man. It's like normally you go to gyms and they have like one class. Oh, we went to jiu-jitsu. All right, we're going home now. But us, it's like, oh man, the pro class, sparring, jiu-jitsu. On Thursdays, what do they got? Like freaking
kickboxing,
5
wrestling.
classes?
Yep.
Oh
Dude,
my gosh.
Thursday night is probably the craziest one though.
Thursday, that's why.
Let's be 100%, bro. Like Thursday night, 6 o'clock kickboxing, 7 o'clock wrestling, 8 o'clock jiu-jitsu, and then there's also the 5 o'clock bag class, but I don't do the bag class. I do pads with Omar.
Yeah.
But dude, it's a fucking night.
Dude.
Like, it's craziness.
Yeah, man. They got the 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
Yep.
9 o'clock. No,
you could stay for extracurriculars. You could do the bike and you could do like the treadmill and shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Sometimes, I mean, like I know guys like, especially like who are cool with Jason. Like whenever he's closing up on a Monday night, they'll stay till like 11, and do like a little bit of work.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's something that I gotta start doing because, this is it. So.
And plus, it's a long drive. You got to make the most out of it every single time that you come to the gym.
Yeah, man, 100%. And yeah, it's like, what is it? It's 15 to 18 hours a week I'm traveling. So it's a lot.
Craziness.
It's always on the road. In a Hummer too, man. Like, it's not like I have like a Honda or anything. I have a freaking Hummer.
Yeah, what was the logic behind that one, bro?
Bro, I was in high school and my dad's like, yo, I'll pay half and half. I was like, because, my dad's always taking care of me, always giving me everything.
Solid dude.
And, he helped me out, man. And he really supports me with my career, what I want to do.
That's awesome.
And, there's always doubters, but I've learned when I was younger, 18, 19, 20, people would bother, people's opinions would bother me. But then it's like, like you start to learn when you get older, like, fuck people. Like, what does their opinion matter to you? It's up to you to pursue what you want to do. And if you really want to do it, go for it,
Yeah.
And that's what I learned over time. And it's like, yeah, I keep that in mind. I might be stubborn to some people, but I really don't care. So, because I know I got the right people behind me, man.
Yeah.
So
Hey, to each their own, man. My big thing is like, there's a difference between people hating on you and then like the constructive criticism. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
people really do not understand the difference. That's scary.
Yeah.
People don't understand the difference, and they just take it so hard. Anything, like any sort of just negative comment. It could be off the cuff. It could be a roast. It could be something genuine. It could be like genuine hate. But people take it so to heart. That's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
What about you? Are you not confident enough in yourself to know that what they're saying does not matter one bit?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
I
That's
have
just
that
me.
self-belief, like, like it doesn't matter. But when I was young, I definitely had problems with that, man. Like,
No, same.
everything would get to me. I'd be like, oh, so sensitive.
Yeah.
Everything, I'd go home and be like, oh, man, like, what do I do? Blah, blah, blah. Is he right? Is he wrong? No, man.
Well, let me tell you, bro. When I was in high school wrestling,
I didn't know you wrestled.
I did. Well,
oh, wow, cool.
I was terrible at wrestling. I was terrible at athletics in general.
Really?
Until the
That's
time.
crazy. Now it's like you're a
I know,
fucking
right?
beast.
Until the time I was like 17, I really wasn't good at athletics. Excuse me. I played football. I did wrestling. I was just terrible at wrestling though. Like wrestling, I think I won one match out of my entire high school career, and I only, did it for 2 years. In the second year, I tore my shoulder.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, which sucked.
Wow.
But yeah, and I was actually starting to take it seriously at that point. But so I used to just get so mad, bro, about like bullshit. Like I would fuck up a move, or I would get pinned in practice. You know what I would do, bro? Like a little bitch, I would go right on the mat and be like, fuck. Or some bullshit. Ask anyone from my high school wrestling, bro.
People are like, this kid's crazy.
No, dead ass. They were like, this kid's fucking stupid. No. And you know what the worst part, bro? Oh, fucking the first year, I used to get roasted. But that's all it was. It wasn't like they were fucking bullying me. They were just like roasting me. You could take it how you want. You could take it as bullying or you could take it as roasting. Nowadays, I take it as it was a roast.
Yeah.
I quit like right at the end of the season.
Really?
Bro. Yep. Because I was just like. So you want to talk about taking things to heart?
Wow.
I was the queen of that, bro, because I was such a pussy.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would never expect that. Like, you know what I mean? And now look at you. You're a freaking beast.
Oh,
Got
thank you,
this
bro.
fight coming up.
Oh,
Same
stoked
card.
about that, bro. Stoked
Gonna get
about
that win, But yeah, man, I had some problems when I was younger too. I never quit wrestling, but I was like, oh man, I'm not really into this, like I should be.
Wasn't ground game like your thing though? I thought that was like your forte.
Not really.
No.
I mean, I only wrestled 1 year in high school. I only wrestled my senior year.
Gotcha.
And I mean, I did some things when I was younger, like BJJ when I was like 8 to 9 or something, or 7 to 9. But I wasn't into it. I was just doing it to do it. Like I had a tough dad. My dad was, "You're gonna do it. You come on, man. You're gonna do it." He kind of pushed me to do things. Like pushed me to play football when I was young, like 10 to 12.
Were you good?
I mean, I was good because my dad was like crazy into it. He was one of those fathers on the sideline, like, "You better go in there and fucking let's go." I would have a bad day. I remember this one time, this kid freaking was messing with me on the team, and his dad was a coach. My dad was on the sideline, and he just kept talking shit to me, like, "You little fucking punk." He used to push my helmet and everything. I remember because we would be on the line together. We'd be, I don't even know the positions. I don't even watch football anymore. But we would be on the line together, like, in down set hut. I don't even know football. I just watch fighting, bro.
Yeah,
but
facts.
But yeah, I remember one time this kid was messing with me bad, and my dad was like, "Listen, next time he does that, you're gonna do the play, and you're gonna ram your head into his gut." And I was like, "All right, let's do it." The kid was talking shit, like, "Come on, little faggot." Well, we were down set, I put my head into his gut, and he was like, "Oh man!" And I'm like, "Yeah." Dad taught me a lesson there, like, don't take shit from punks, bullies. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, in an athletic situation like that, it's okay to retaliate.
Yeah, 100%. In school, always being in fights and stuff, and it was like,
were you?
Oh my gosh.
You were always scrapping?
All the time, man.
Damn. Well, it's crazy out in Riverhead, right? Like,
it really is. I mean, it's just there was always something, always someone messing with you. Always, I remember this one kid tried to like take my food and he had it like on his lunch table. I remember coming, I had my food and I went to go to the lunch line. I was getting some more food because I was starving. I was being a fat ass.
weak.
But then I came back and my food's gone and he's just eating it, laughing at me. I remember just losing it. Come on, Paul. And I took it and I threw him. And I'm just like, oh man, I was out of my mind. But it's just all that, like, I feel like turned me into the strong person I am, you know?
Sorry about that.
You know what I'm saying? No, I don't.
But yeah, no. I mean, you're definitely a tough motherfucker right now, bro. I mean, for sure.
You can only be tougher, though. And I learned that over time, man. I used to be really cocky, like 18, 19, 20, 20. And it's like, you know, I feel like that's something that LI MMA did to me. It humbled me and made me realize, yo, you got a long way to go, man.
Weak.
You got a long way to go if you want to
time.
really make a career out of this. There's so many, there's so much potential and up and coming fighters out there. Like,
there's always someone working harder.
yeah, and it's crazy. Like, now I learn, like, you know, always stay humble, confident, and give it your all, 120%, no matter what. But yeah, it's another thing in high school, man. Like, I remember in 9th grade, I got into a big fight, and some kid was messing with me, and his friends locked the bathroom door. Like, we were all in there. I remember I just went to the bathroom. All these kids came in. They locked the bathroom door, and he pushed me. They were like, "Come on, Kyle, fight back!" And I just started swinging at him. His friends came up to me. I just started swinging at him. I'm just going nuts.
Oh man.
I hit one kid really good and dropped him. The rest of them like kind of hopped me, and I'm just in the freak. And then I walked out into the hallway. I'm like, "Who wants it?" You know. Oh my gosh, just the stories I have are just insane.
That's wild.
Yeah, man, it's just like, man, I was always fighting in high school. After that, I actually had to go to Mercy. My parents were like, yo, you got to go to Mercy. You got to change, man. You got to.
Damn.
What is wrong with you? And I'm like, they never listened to me, man. It was always someone else messing with me, you know?
Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes your parents, they got to make certain decisions for you.
Yeah.
You know, just to get you out of a certain environment, you know, because how long would you really have, you know, not gotten by, but would you have become a better person in that environment? You know, probably not.
No.
Yeah, no, like that's just too much negativity, too much bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. And
especially at such a young age, you know?
yeah, exactly. And honestly, like, I feel like that was the best thing that could have happened to me, because Mercy made me realize, like, yo, there's good people out there, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, you don't have to scoop down to other people's level. You know what I'm saying?
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Did you go to college at all, or it was just right out of high school you went to fight?
I went to crazy story for you, man. Like, cause I went to college actually after I was gonna go to the military. So crazy story. Like, not a lot of people know this. So, what was I, 20? It was after I started my kickboxing fights. At the time, I was 20, 21. I was a little lost. I had about 7 boxing fights at the time. I was just out of my mind. I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, should I make fighting a career or not? This was like the time. And I was like, you know what? Everyone keeps telling me, Kyle, why don't you go to the Marines? Why don't you go to the Marines? My dad, Kyle, why don't you go to the Marines? I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, that'd be cool, man. Like, what other people think about me going to the Marines. I didn't want to actually go into the Marines. It wasn't my thing. It wasn't my passion. And I ended up going into boot camp, man. Believe it or not. Not a lot of people know this. And I went into boot camp, and I was doing good. 2 weeks into boot camp, I remember I was just having a bad day. One of the sergeants were messing with me, and one of the kids, it was crazy, in the shower, like, took my soap and was like, what the fuck are you gonna do? And I remember I was just having a bad day, and they were just laughing. I remember I just smacked the kid. And the other kid comes up from behind and said, what? Pushed me against the wall. I turn around and go for a swing, and it's the drill sergeant.
Oh, no.
Yeah, man. So I ended up hitting the drill sergeant.
Oh,
man.
no.
It was really crazy, and I remember just going nuts, man. Mentally breaking, like,
damn.
It broke me, man. And I remember, like, just trying to find a way out. And what ended up happening was I didn't get a dishonorable discharge. I was lucky. I just got out on, I forgot, an honorable discharge. But I told him, like, it's not that I couldn't do it. I was doing great, but this isn't my passion and my drive. So I ended up coming home, and my dad was like, yo, why don't you join? I was 21 at the time. Why don't you join Unique Fitness? They have like a kickboxing program. I joined there. I got 2 fights. 3 fights. I actually fought Jason and lost my belt. Oh my God, that was good. That's my boy now. That's my
exactly. I was about to say.
That's like my brother. You know what I mean?
Full fucking circle.
Everybody. Man. It's crazy. And then after that, I'm like, because my coach at the time when I went to Unique Fitness was kind of like, I don't know, he wasn't the best person. He was kind of all about money, never really focused on you. And I know there's always people like that, but what are you going to do? He moved to like California. I was like, yeah, I really need a new place to train. I was like, why don't I join LI MMA, man? That was the best decision of my life. When I joined LI, I was like, that's when things started to change. I started to focus. I was like, this is what I want to do.
You used to come in with that guy, didn't you? Who'd you used to come into Long Island MMA with? Because I remember you used to have like a coach with you, an outside coach.
Outside coach?
Yeah. I remember you used to bring somebody in with you. And then I remember because we were going one time, like a while back. I'm talking like probably like the first 6-7 months I was there. Really? And I came to Tuesday sparring one time. And this is probably the first time I came to Tuesday sparring, and I didn't realize what I signed up for. And I went in, and he was just like, yo, check left hook this motherfucker, bro. And I was just coming in. You were getting me with the check left hook every single time.
And it was someone I brought in.
Yeah, I think so. Either you brought them in, or they just happened to be there, and they just probably knew you, because they were personal with you. They were like, Kyle, like fucking throw the check left. Kyle, throw the check left. Yeah, I swear.
I don't even remember this, man.
Nah, I
don't know if I've been hit too many times or what, man.
Oh, if you want to lean back, you could pull the mic in, by the way.
Oh, can I?
Yeah. I want you to be comfortable, my man.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think of like, I have no idea.
Yeah, no, I remember that so distinctly, bro, because that was literally the first Tuesday sparring I ever went to, and I got absolutely pieced. I got pieced by you. I was going with Darren the bat. Darren. He's got glasses. He's always chewing on a toothpick. He's shorter. He kind of looks like Johnny Hendricks.
I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah. He's good.
He's a savage, but he's mostly like a wrestler.
Yeah.
And so I didn't realize we transitioned into MMA rounds. Mm-hmm. And so I'm just standing and I'm banging with him. Next thing I know, dude, he fucking picks me. Blast double. I'm up in the air. I'm like, oh, boom, smack.
Oh, man.
Dude, right on the, like how they have the bags, and in between the bags there's like mat and then like bag mat.
Yeah.
And you have that little ridge.
Yeah, right there.
Dude, I landed
you
right
landed
on
right
the
there.
ridge.
That's the worst spot.
Bro. Oh, talk about, bro. I was already like,
oh, man.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
But good times, though, man.
Good times, man. Look at you now, man. Freaking beast. Now you're about to get your first fight.
Dude, isn't that crazy?
I know, man.
I didn't think I would be here, bro. I didn't think so.
Nah, but you're gonna win this fight, no matter who you
100%.
fight, man.
Well, I have the opponent. I have the opponent on lock. It's just up to Ryan now. To see what he says, because he, he saw the guy's highlight. Because the guy who I am fighting, currently, who I have booked, he's a good fucking. He's a powerful guy. He swings real hard. He's got a really good overhand right. But like I see holes, man. I'm about to be Kevin Lee. I see holes, bro. But dead ass though, like this kid, he starts out with like 2 straight punches, and then next thing you know, it's like, wow, and it's just all power. And he fucking, bro, I'm gonna be straight. He flatlined his last opponent. Like he straight up flatlined him.
Wait, so he's had fights. The guy you're fighting.
Just one.
Okay.
His last fight was actually the night that Adam fought.
Oh wow, and he has a knockout.
Just one. Yeah.
Okay.
Just the one.
Okay, so he's 1-0 with 1 TKO, KO.
KO, I think. But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I personally think I can go in there and win. But at the end of the day, I trust Ryan's opinion. He says that, like, anyone with experience, and Hugh said it as well, and he is correct. Both of these guys are correct, that anyone who even has just one fight, they know how to, like, they're not, like, 100% acclimated to the feeling of stepping into a cage and fighting, but they know what it feels like to do it for the first time.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh,
you know?
man, it's some type of feeling.
Dude, right? And I don't know that feeling. And that's what Ryan's trying to save me from. At least, you know, like, at least in him and Hugh's eyes, you know, like they want me to have, I guess, the most comfort that I can while going into a fight.
Yeah, and I just feel like definitely listen to them, especially Ryan. Like at first, you know, I was like, you know, I really wanted to rush into MMA and get a fight. Ryan was like, why don't we wait a little? Why don't we get you a little better? You know, work on your ground game. First, I'm like, oh man, you know, I wanna get in there, man. But now it's like after my first MMA fight, I was like, yo, I'm so glad I listened to him, man.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be where I am on the ground. I would be making stupid mistakes. My ground game came up so much just from LI MMA training with Brian, Greg, Ryan.
Savages.
And it's just like, wow, I'm so glad I listened to them.
No, 100%.
Without them, I wouldn't be, even with that victory, I would be all over the place. They really turned me into the fighter I am now, man.
100%.
100%. All my teammates, especially.
Yeah, we got a great crew around us, man.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely some potential coming up. I know Tom just turned pro.
John
Jason's
Caldone.
turning pro too, I think.
Not for this next one.
Oh, not for
now.
this. Oh, okay.
I think he's gonna pick up a few more wins and then go pro.
Oh, okay. And then Kareem too, right?
Kareem's going pro
Kareem's going pro.
He's going pro next month. So
The same as Tom, right? Or no?
No, so Tom. So actually, the card that I'm on, August 13th, it's supposed to be a mixed card. So it's supposed to be pro and AMI, but apparently Flex Fights can't get like the license for August 13th for some reason.
That's weird because July 10th, there's actually some pros on the card.
Well, they have a pro kickboxing license. I don't know about MMA.
Oh, yeah, because I noticed the main event's Rick Schaefer. I know he's a pro, obviously, 5-0.
But kickboxer, right? Not,
yeah, kickboxer,
not
yeah.
MMA.
Okay, so it's not MMA. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, and so I don't know if they're going to get it. I don't know what the trouble is, but apparently there's some trouble with getting the pro MMA license for August 13th. I hope they get it resolved because, dude, it would be so sick to fight on the same card as Jay Funk,
Oh, my God.
Kyle fucking Troyan, John Caldone, and Tom Pooch, bro. And John O'Day, actually, he said he might hop on the card, but we'll see.
Oh, yeah? August 15th? Yeah, he fights
all the fucking time.
The time.
Bro. He fought March 23rd. He fought June 19th.
Yeah, Ring of Combat. And now he's fighting
July 10th.
June 19th, July 10th. That's such a small range, you know?
And then potentially August 13th. That's literally... So first off, June 19th to July 10th. That's not even a month.
That's
July,
a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's literally 3 weeks. 2.5 weeks. Excuse me.
Yeah.
That's insane. And then fucking... what am I thinking? Oh, yeah. July 10th to August 13th. That's a month and 3 days, bro. That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Dude, this man is so active, bro.
So active.
O'Day's
so
ridiculous,
Adam.
bro.
Adam's freaking active, too.
Yeah,
Adam's fighting on, like, every card, too.
Yeah, bro.
Adam's like, whoa, but he's 19.
Bro, he's had 5 fights in... As of July 10th...
Is it 5?
As of July 10th, he'll have had 5 fights within the past 9 months, 8 months.
Yeah, dude.
That's ridiculous.
With his age too. Oh my god.
19, bro.
19, 3-1. Like
that kid has. You want to talk about the potential? He has the potential.
100%. Oh, 110%.
Because he just fucks around in the ring. He's like, "What's up?" He's like getting.
Yeah, I like it. He gets hyped up.
Yeah.
He's himself, you know, and that's 100%. The biggest thing is finding yourself when you're fighting. Be who you are, you know?
It's very hard to think of anybody in the gym, at least who fight, who probably won't make it to the UFC. Like, it's hard to think of anyone. I don't think there's anyone who is going to miss out.
I don't think so, man.
I think they're all going to be making it.
Anybody who wants to really do this and shows the coaches, I really don't see anyone at our gym not going to be there.
You see what I'm saying, bro?
We have so many up-and-comers, man. It's just crazy.
And they're all savages.
We got, you know, like Nog, Pooch, Kareem, Jason. The list goes on. Craig, Rob, everybody. It's just like a bunch of freaking savages, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's just awesome to have a team like this, you know?
It's insanity, bro. It really is insane.
Yeah, definitely. And
I was telling my buddy Malik from high school, he wants to sign up at LIMMA.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "Yo, what? Like, I need like a serious gym, bro, because like my gym is too small and all this kind of stuff." And I was like, "Dude, this is the perfect gym for you. This is the gym for you."
Oh yeah.
It's, bro, it's a pretty big gym, but
It's big.
it's a pretty big gym,
Yeah.
right? But Ryan still knows just about everyone by name, and he's personalized with them. And during class, he's walking over specific pointers about you, even if he doesn't have time on certain nights, but he makes the time. He'll take a little bit of extra time out of class
He does. He's the
just
best.
to be like, listen, on your right cross, turn your thumb, like if it's someone new.
Yep. The little details that count, that make such a big difference. Even with
Yep.
kick, even him going out of his way to do $50 privates.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan LaFleur, top 15 in the world at one point.
Yep.
That's it, $50 for like an hour private.
Isn't that
And
ridiculous?
it's like you can't. Yeah, he's the man. He's not about money at all. He's all about bringing your potential, and he's there to help you. And that's.
And think about who comes into the gym, bro. Marab,
Yeah.
Brian Boom, Aljo came in at some point.
Yep. Yeah, he
Fucking-
comes in some. I've seen him once or twice, I think, Aljo.
I haven't seen him yet myself personally, but Jukagian.
Yep. She's
Fucking-
in a lot too.
Who was that girl from Russia? Fucking Juja. Liliana Juja.
She's
She-
from law too, right?
No, she's from like Russia or like Ukraine or some shit.
Really?
Yeah, but she was I don't know if she was training with a partner or she was training for a fight herself, but she was at LIMMA with this girl who fought in Bellator and just like knocked a bitch out.
Really?
Yeah, she's so hot too, bro. Not even gonna front.
I'm trying to some of these MMA girls. It's like, oh my god.
But
It's like, yo, because I'm a fighter. That's what I want to do. So I'm like, yo,
yeah,
a
some
girl doing the same thing. It's like, yes.
weak.
But yeah,
yeah,
man.
But savages, man. I mean, I'm pretty sure Sajara Eubanks came to the gym one time.
Did he really?
Yeah, I think she was in the gym, bro.
Everybody's in that gym.
I gotta think of who else, but we have names just like walking in, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Walking
And
milk,
it's
I
all
trained
good.
today. Yep. Yeah, it's awesome, man. So
Just to
much
get to train with
potential.
these guys, it's like something else.
It is.
Do you
It is.
you don't come to Saturday sparring, right? Like Saturday morning?
I'm gonna start coming more. I know I hurt my groin before my
Yeah.
last fight, and I actually went in with that pulled groin, and that's something that was
Did that affect your performance at all?
it didn't. I don't know how.
Wow.
I think maybe because my adrenaline was going and stuff. But a
Mm.
couple times I sprawled actually. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, you got it.
I
I
felt
wouldn't
it.
fight on the 13th, man. I would give that.
No, I mean it's gotten a lot better though, and it's
All right.
it's pretty good now.
Just make sure you don't rush into anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
I've been
that's the
healing it.
worst thing you could do.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I take care of it. I ice it every day. Use the Hypervolt, but it's pretty much all good now, you know.
Nice.
And that's it. You know, I got an MRI. It came back negative. There's no like tears or anything, so it was just a pull. And
Fire.
it's feeling a lot better. And the 13th, man, I'm going in. I'm going in for the kill.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm going in for the kill.
Have you talked to the promoter yet at all about organizing the fight?
I did. He hasn't got back to me. I know Coach Brian's gonna reach out to him and get me on the card. I think he did already. I'm sure he's.
I mean, that guy is definitely fucking swamped right now. The promoter.
Oh my god.
He's definitely swamped right now.
Yes, dude. And he's focused on the July 10th card right now, so he's probably not even focused right now on that. He's got that 10th card coming up.
You know, but I think he's probably focused on everything right now. I think he's probably like July 10th, boom, pro license, boom, getting opponents for August 13th and getting everybody matched up. Because you know, like, how many fights do you think this guy? He has like a lot of fights per card.
Yeah, how many
There's-
fights does he have in the 10th?
Oh my! I don't even know.
Is
but
it more than the? Because the Ring of Combat one was like 28.
that was stacked.
That was like
that was-
28
That was stacked,
to
bro.
30. I was like,
It's literally a 12-hour event.
dude,
Literally a 12-hour
we were there.
event.
Yeah, I think the doors opened at 3 and it ended at what, like 10:30,
Oh, all right.
10.
What
So it
was
like-
that? Was Ring of Combat,
Yeah, it was like 7 hours
dude?
at
Flex
least.
fights. They open doors at like
12.
and then it goes on until like, well, they don't start the first fight until like 1:32.
Oh, really? Because the other one, I thought it was going to do that too with the Ring of Combat because they said it was going to start at 3 and it actually started right at 3.
Oh,
Which
really?
was surprising. Usually they start like late.
Yeah, well, I would figure, yeah, because like, you know, you have to be there and then you have to get everyone in their seats.
Yeah. Like I know Jackhammer Promotions, when I fought for them, they would start like later.
Yeah,
It's 45 minutes, an hour.
That's the one at Mulcahy's, right?
Yeah, Mulcahy's bar. That one starts usually a little later, but the Ring of Combat one was boom, right on the dot.
Damn.
Started right at 3. Probably because I knew how long it was gonna be.
No, 100%.
That's probably why, honestly.
Well, dude, people just haven't fought in, like, during the whole pandemic. They just did not fight. They didn't have a choice, obviously, you know. They trained, probably, you know, like, everyone has a bag at home, and, you know, like, obviously people would sneak out and fucking train with their homies and shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
But yeah, man, the people who really want to be fighters, even during COVID, they were training, they were learning, they were adapting to their game, man.
100%.
And yeah.
What were you doing during the pandemic?
I was training, man. I would have fun sometimes too, though. I'd go out with my friends once or twice a month and party a little bit.
During the pandemic?
Yeah, like I would just go over their house, drink a little bit, hang out,
right.
bring a whole bunch of friends over. I was like,
all right, yeah.
But
I was thinking
like
about a different type of partying.
Yeah, but besides that, man, just training, watching a lot of old film. I used to go back. I wanted to start like at the beginning of the UFC in 1997.
Whoa.
When the first, or was it, no, 1993 when the first UFC started. I watched that all the way from up to like, I'm at like 2002 now.
Holy shit.
So like my brain's like, oh, I can't even remember half of it. But back when they started Pride 2 in 1997, they started Pride. The old Pride fights were crazy, man.
Those were nuts,
Everybody was
bro.
juiced out of their mind. Wanderlei Silva, when he fought Rampage.
Uberim.
Oh my gosh.
Uberim.
Dude, he was he went from the skinny dude, like, what did he fight at?
He was middleweight, so I think like 185, right?
Was he 185 during that time?
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm probably, dude, honestly,
Maybe.
Don't quote me, man, because I'm not big on Pride. Like, I haven't really watched too many of the Pride films. I'm very aware of who fought in Pride and, you know, like the Gracie Killers and all that kind of shit, you know, the Gracie Killer and fucking like Fedor and shit. Even his brother too.
Yeah, he was a beast too. They were both.
He's a fucked up guy though. Fucking
really? I don't hear anything about him. What happened?
I'm pretty sure his brother is like a convicted rapist in
Stop.
Russia. Swear, bro. I'm almost positive his brother is a convicted rapist in Russia.
Wow.
Yep.
Fedor's brother.
Yeah, Alexander.
Wow, that's fucked up.
Dude, Don Fry versus who was that big motherfucker?
Wait, the Japanese guy?
Yeah, what was his
when
name?
they were just going to war, just in the corner like this.
Ridiculous.
That fight you're talking about?
Dude,
oh my god.
That's one of the most ridiculous moments in
was
probably
crazy.
in history.
That
Like,
was ridiculous, man.
In the history of fighting, that's one of the most ridiculous fucking moments ever.
Yeah, man, there's some really good moments in Pride. They have some of the best moments, I think, in MMA history.
When Rampage slammed Ricardo Arona.
Oh, man, with the triangle slam. He had him in the triangle. Oh, boom.
That's
At that time,
terrible.
Ricardo was so good, man. He was beating everybody. He was looking great. His wrestling was
Really?
so strong. So strong.
That's wild. Yeah,
Rampage, too. He was. They were both undefeated at that time. And then Rampage, after that, obviously fought Wanderlei.
Yep.
And got destroyed. Wanderlei.
Yeah. Dude, Boss Root. There's so many names from back in the day who just, when you look at their fights, you're like,
Yeah.
these weren't fighters. These were savages.
You know who's a savage? Kevin Randleman.
Oh, my God.
Mark Coleman, those guys. Oh, my God. They were nuts.
What was the fight where Mark Coleman lost and he goes in the back and he's like,
Yes, he was. That was Fedor, wasn't it?
I don't know. I have no idea.
It was like Fedor, I think, bro.
Bro.
And he got. Pretty sure it was Fedor. I think he got armbarred or something. And he just went in the back and smashed his head, screaming.
Dude. And then one fight, he had his kids outside the ring, bro. His like little children.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Oh, daddy!" And he's just like this fucking fucked up ogre looking guy.
Daddy loves you. He was like nuts.
Yeah. He looks like he literally was just like getting jumped by 10 guys.
Don't worry, guys. Daddy still loves you. He was nuts.
Dude, that's craziness.
Yeah, those were the days, man. I can't get enough of fighting, dude. It's like a fat kid wanting ice cream, dude.
No, 100%.
Like for
It's
real,
an addiction.
I can't get enough of it.
Like I was talking to Ryan today about like what I want to do with my career and how I just want to have the 2 fights, one in MMA and one in kickboxing. And
Is that really it?
That's it.
Wow.
I don't want anything else.
You're
man.
training like a real fighter, though.
I know.
Like,
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Like
when I give my word, it's my word. You know what I mean? Like I have to, no matter what when I give my word, I have to fulfill my word.
Yeah.
There's no in between. There's no like, maybe I'll do this, maybe, blah, 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 blah. If I say maybe, it's a maybe. That's a different story.
No, you're doing it, and you're giving it 110%.
Exactly.
And you're 110% gonna win this fight. You know that.
Dude, I know.
You know that.
Every single night. Like, there's times when, like, I'll see myself doubting myself for, like, I don't even know what reason. But I'll just be like, stop that shit.
Yeah.
Stop that shit right now. I'll literally be like, tell myself to stop that shit.
Yeah, bro. And it's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Sometimes, like, I'm looking at myself, like, am I nuts? Because sometimes I'll look in the mirror, like, talking to myself, like, bro, I don't know if I can do this. And it's like, no, what am I talking about? I smack myself. I can do this. This is my time. Let's go, champ. You know what I'm saying?
You don't listen. I'm gonna be straight. To take on pursuits like people like us, you know, like whatever it may be, anything that's extreme, you have to be a little crazy. So looking in the mirror, slapping yourself, that's just the icing on the cake. There's fucking layers, bro. There's layers. You're an onion. You know what I mean? I'm an onion. There's layers to us.
Mm-hmm.
Every little detail, there's layers. So don't ever think you're crazy. Well, do actually, because you know what, you have to be. But take that as a positive, because we have to be crazy.
Gotta be, man.
In some respect, we have to be crazy.
Yep.
No matter what.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Like,
look at all the great people in history. The great men, the great women. Look at every last one of them. Do you think that they listened to anybody who was like, that's fucking ridiculous?
No. They didn't give a shit.
They didn't give a fuck, man.
They did, yeah, man. They didn't
and you know
care
what they did?
Thought.
They crazily pursued, they obsessively pursued their goal. Obsessively, crazily.
Obsessively.
And they probably had their own inner dialogue going, this is fucking craziness. Stop that shit right now. I can't do this. You can fucking do this.
Yes.
You have to have that.
And I think it's always good to find external sources. Like,
100%.
Like, I mean, it helps and all. Like, you know, Eric Thomas, I watch a lot. He's a motivation speaker. You heard of him? Or no?
I have not.
You have not. Will Smith.
Love Will Smith.
He's great, you know, and it's good to watch that and all. I used to think like, all right, I need this morning. But like after a while, it's like, no, you can do it yourself. You can find your own motivation within.
100%.
And look at yourself in the mirror, say, I don't need anything external to motivate me. I'm going to find it within. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%, man. And
that's the most motivation you can have, man. Knowing your family's behind you, knowing you have a team behind you, a second family behind you, like really supporting you. You have yourself. I can do this no matter how low you get in life. You can do it. You could do it.
Yeah. I mean, look, so far, you know, I'm 21. I haven't
really?
been, yeah, I'm 21.
Oh, wow.
I haven't been in a crazy position where like I'm out on the streets or I'm broke as shit and like and blah, 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 this and this and that. So I can't really, you know, speak from people who have come from really, really deep, dark places. But there are people out there who have done it. So no matter what, you can do it. You know, and just because I haven't come from that position doesn't mean I can't say that it's possible. You know what I mean? Because it is possible. You look at, look at some of these fighters, man. Coming from the shittiest positions in life.
Yes.
Really shitty positions. And then making it all the way to the top.
Yeah.
You know? Just by doing something that they're really passionate about and just pursuing it with every fiber of their being, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It goes back to that famous quote where it's like, you're the main character in your story. And it's up to you to choose the direction in which you go.
100%. 100%.
Do you want a tragedy or do you want a fucking action movie?
Action movie, man. I don't want to live a basic life. You know what I mean? I'm not here to do what everyone else is doing. I'm here to.
You're Bruce Lee, motherfucker,
mark.
bro.
I'm here to make I got the Bruce Lee, the picture on my wall, man. I look at it.
Yeah.
I love Bruce Lee. Be water. Be water.
Be water.
Yes.
I love that shit.
Be water, my friend.
Great fucking quote, man.
It is. And I always think about that, like, wow, what does that mean? Let me think about that. Be water. Water, no matter what way it goes, it's still there. It's still going, man. Can't stop it.
Just go with the flow, man. That's it. Sometimes it's tough, you know. Sometimes you gotta deal with a lot of bullshit, but you gotta deal with the flow, man. You just gotta go with it.
100%. And never give up. Always stay positive, and great things will happen, man. You know?
100%.
Outwork, be the hardest worker.
Always be the hardest worker in the
Yep.
room. Or at least try.
Yeah, at least try.
Yeah.
LI MMA, it's not
It's,
easy.
it's not easy.
Sometimes I'm like, after sparring, I'm like, fuck, man, let me get up. Oh, shit, they're still going. They're still kicking the bag. They're still hitting the bag. They're still moving around, getting extra rounds. I'm like, yeah, it's awesome, man. It's the best. Back to LI, man. It's family, man.
Oh, man. It's family. It's friends. It's a home.
It's a home, dude. It really is.
It is
It
a
really
home.
is. I'm not just saying it's a family. Like, it really is
No,
a family.
it is.
I go home, I see my family, obviously, that I grew up with and everything, but, like, that's my family, too.
Listen, bro, you know, like, when I walk in that place, I get similar feelings as to when I'm home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, like, I love to see my dad. What's up? I love to see my brothers. What's up? I love to see my mom. What's up? Give me a hug. I go into the gym. I see all my boys. What's up? I see some of my ladies. What's up? You know what I mean? Like, these are my people, man. This is the second family.
It really is, man. And it's a good feeling to have that, you know?
Oh, man. And especially the fact that they support every single last thing that you're doing, you know what I mean? Like, unequivocally support. Unless it's, like, just straight lunatic shit. But, you know, like, at a base level, they definitely support all the homies.
100%. And, yeah, it's just amazing to have that, you know? The coaches are always there for you whenever you need them. They'll even go out of their way sometimes just to show you a little, you know, just like you said before with Ryan, will go out of his way. You can't get better, man.
Yeah.
LI MMA. If you don't go there, you should start going.
Dude, I'm encouraging, sign up for Long Island MMA. If you're on the island, Suffolk, Nassau, doesn't matter where. Queens, Brooklyn, doesn't matter. Sign up for Long Island MMA.
We're the best, man. We're not just saying it. We're the best. We're taking over. LI MMA.
No, 100%, man. Yeah, it's crazy.
I always call it LI MMA. Some people call it LIMMA, right?
I call it both.
I always call it LI MMA. I don't know why, but most people call it LIMMA, but
you know, people call it LIMMA. People call it. I've heard LIMMA, bro.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard
LIMMA,
LIMMA.
whatever.
I call it home though.
Yeah.
You like that? Yeah, you like that.
Hey.
Yeah, you like that. But yeah, no, that place is my shit, man. That place is my shit.
100%, man.
Do you got to dip out or?
What time is it?
It's like 5:30.
Yeah, I probably gotta start dipping out. Cause I know it takes about 25 minutes to get to gi class.
Yeah, probably like 20. Oh, it's a gi class.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, 6 to 7 is gi, and then I think 8 to 9. Oh no, 7 to 8 is no gi, and then 8 to 9
kickboxing
with Christian.
With Christian.
Yeah.
Great fucking coach as well.
Great coach, man.
That's my guy.
Yeah. He gives me hinters sometimes too.
Yeah.
Pointers and all that. And
I think Ryan might be with Chris Wade on the night of the 13th.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to ask Christian to be in my corner.
Oh wow, cool. Maybe I'll ask him to be in my corner too.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have much of a choice, honestly. I think Ryan, Greg, and Brian are going to wherever Chris Wade's fighting, yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. So they might not none of them might not be
Doesn't
there.
Doesn't that suck?
Wow.
It is what it is. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but
honestly, it's not, man, because there's so many people there that are just such
great coaches. Yep.
Jason, Christian, and there's so many people, man.
You know what's crazy, man? Jason is fighting on August 13th.
Really?
Yep. And he offered to be in my corner still.
Wow.
Ridiculous. Bro.
That just shows the type of person he is. He's awesome, man. He's awesome. He's a great guy.
But yeah, that's a good note to end it on. So let's wrap this up, Kyle Troyan, the
all right,
Trojan
man.
Warrior.
Oh, let's go, John.
It has been a pleasure having you on, my man.
Thank you so much for having me, all right?
Not a problem, my man. Good fucking work, bro.
How was that? Not bad?
That was fucking awesome, bro. You kidding me?